So Theo Vaughn just interviewed Matthew McConaughey today, and within 10 minutes, they were already discovering the answers to the universe in the most chill and universal introspective interview ever?
You know, there used to be something about the past that the moment you couldn't copy it, you couldn't record it. Like, I think that's why those times, you talk about some of this in your book, man, and it's like about time and like, God, like the moments of when I was a kid or sitting there laughing with my friends, like the moment was so much more real because you were never going to get it again.
Right. And you couldn't necessarily record it, and you sure as hell couldn't share it. There's a study on this, man. I don't know, I'm going to say it's like 20 years ago, or 25. The moment was the biggest dopamine rush. The jump, the cresting of the mountain, the pulling off whatever you tried to pull off.
Yeah.
Scientifically measured, the biggest dopamine hit. Cameras and, mobile devices and stuff come out. It slowly turned to the recording of the moment, the snapshot. Okay? Not the cresting of the hill, but we just recorded it.
The ownership of the moment.
The ownership of the moment, right? And then what has happened now, and has been around for 25 years, the biggest scientific dopamine hit that we get as humans is not the doing of the deed, is not the recording of the deed. It is when we press share.
Really?
Now that's a little bit like living in the third person. Like we're all running around going, my rush is not when I run for a touchdown. My rush is when I see myself on the Jumbotron running for the touchdown. And that's a slippery slope, man. You know what I mean?
Well, it's slippery, but it also seems hard to even conceptualize who I am then, you know?
Yeah.
Am I myself? Am I just a viewer of myself now?
Yeah, that's it. We're much more voyeurs now.
Right.
And our identity comes from being objective, trying to look at ourselves from outside. And now comes from, well, what did you think of what I did and how?
Yeah. And that's the worst. What did you think of what I did? Because then that'll
be my definition of who I am.
Yeah.
That we got to watch that.
Dude, my sponsor tells me, he's like, you're not who they think you are. Yeah. You're not who you are. And you're not who you think they think you are.
Yeah.